Parkinson's is a progressive nervous system disorder that affects movement and is the second most common neurological disease after Alzheimer's. In this short video, we are going to look at Parkinson's disease, how it is caused, how it compares to patients without Parkinson's, and the impact this disease may have on a person's life.
Parkinson's is a long-term progressive neurological condition, meaning it will worsen over time. The Parkinson's Association of Ireland estimated it affects approximately 12,000 Irish people today. It impacts on nearly every aspect of a person's life, but with modern management of the condition, sufferers can still enjoy a high quality of life. Parkinson's is usually diagnosed in patients over the age of 50. It is so prevalent that in the US, nearly as many people are treated for Parkinson's as for strokes or migraines, approximately 1.6%. These figures are similar in Ireland. Parkinson's can develop in persons aged 40 to 60, known as early onset Parkinson's, or in people aged 21 to 40, young onset Parkinson's. It can even develop in those under 18. This is juvenile Parkinson's. There is growing evidence to suggest that young onset and juvenile Parkinson's may have a genetic cause, in contrast to typical Parkinson's disease, where the vast majority of cases appear sporadically. It affects both men and women, but in general men are twice as likely to be affected. This is believed to be due to higher estrogen levels in females, exerting neuroprotective effects. Interestingly, it is women who have a higher mortality rate and display faster disease progression than males.
Differences in brain structure can be seen between people who suffer from Parkinson's and people who don't suffer from Parkinson's. Patients who don't have Parkinson's have a dark substantia nigra, which are structures located in the brainstem, one on either side of the midbrain. This colour is caused by the presence of pigmented dopamine neurons. Information comes into a part of the brain called the striatum, which then works alongside these dopamine neurons in the substantia nigra to send messages between the spinal cord and the brain.
What goes wrong in Parkinson's disease? What happens in Parkinson's disease is that those same dopamine-producing neurons found in the substantia nigra that we talked about before begin to die. This causes there to be a reduced amount of dopamine in a key part of the brain called the basal ganglia. This area of the brain has many functions, but the main ones you need to know about are that it helps us in initiating movement, stopping unwanted movement, and smoothly controlling our movement. The basal ganglia need proper amounts of dopamine in order to function. So in people with Parkinson's disease, because they have reduced levels of dopamine, they aren't able to fully do so. As a result of this, people with Parkinson's are likely to experience problems in initiating movement, causing slowed down movement, also known as bradykinesia, stopping unwanted movement, causing unwanted shaking in parts of the body, which is called tremor, and in making smooth movements, causing rigidity or stiffness. Other signs associated with Parkinson's include impaired balance, difficulty speaking, and memory problems.
In conclusion, Parkinson's disease occurs when dopamine-producing neurons in an area of the brain die off. This dopamine is part of the fine-tuning of muscle movements as well as other functions of the brain. Without it, tremors, muscle stiffness, loss of sense of smell, and mood disorders can occur.
Thank you very much for watching. We hope you've taken some key points of information, and if you have any more questions or concerns, more information about Parkinson's disease can be found on Parkinson's Association of Ireland's website at www.parkinsons.ie or call the helpline on 1800 359 359.